Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Suppose we rotate this shape around the x-axis, find the volume of the region, and we're going to do that by using the midpoint rule with n equals 4. So this goes from 2 to 10, so that means the width of each one needs to be 2. Okay, so here will be the first slice, the second slice, the third slice, and the fourth slice. Okay, then we're going to use the midpoint to find the height of the slice. Okay, so you can see that if I send that around, what I get is a cylinder, and its volume is pi r squared h, where h is 2, and then r is however much this is. Okay, so we have slice 1. Its volume is pi 1.5 squared times h, which is 2. Slice 2. Okay. Its r looks like about 2.2. Pi times 2.2 squared times 2. Slice 3. Mm, 3.9 maybe. Pi 3.9 squared times 2. And then slice 4. Pi maybe like 3.1 times 2. So then the total volume, I'm going to add them all up. Okay, they all have a 2 and a pi, so I'll factor that out. So I need 1.5 squared, which is 2.25, plus 2.2 squared, which is 4.84, plus 3.9 squared, which is 15.21, I think. 0.9 squared, 15.21, plus 3.1 squared, 9.61. So that's 2 pi times, let's add those together, 4.84 plus 2.25, 3191 times 2 times pi. I get about 200. Okay, if that's not exactly what's in the back, remember I was just estimating the height. Also, I just drew this. I didn't copy the one out of the book. Okay, so you might look at it more carefully if I didn't get the same answer. Okay, now we're going to send it around the y-axis, and we're going to make 4 cuts or 4 slices. So we got to, oops, we're going from 0 to 4. So the width of each one is just going to be 1. So there's the first slice, there's the second slice, and the third and the fourth. Okay, so if I send this one around, you can see that it's going to be a big old disc with a hole in it. Okay, so this gap right here between here and here makes this hole. So to find the volume of that, you have to do pi, the big radius squared, minus the small radius squared, times the height. So what you're doing is the big cylinder minus the little cylinder, which is the hole. Okay, so this time we've got to find this, which is big R. Oh, sorry. We've got to use the midpoint. This, which is big R, and this, which is little r. So slice 1. Yeah, let's do slice number, big R, little r. And then r squared minus r squared. Slice number 1, big R is 9.9, and little r is 2.2. Slice 2, Big R, 9.3. Little r, about 2.8. Slice 3. Big R, 9. I think the other one better be 9.5 because I'm going to give that one 9.3. And little r is 5.3. And then slice 4. Big R is 9 and little r 6.5. Okay, now we're not going to get the same answer as before because we're making a totally different shape. This will look like the top half of if you cut a bagel in half. Okay, it'll have a hole in the middle and be all weird shaped. Okay, whereas the other one looks sort of like a pear when you went around. All right, now I'm going to do r squared minus r squared. Okay, 9.9 squared minus 2.2 squared. So I got 93.17, 9.5 squared minus 2.8 squared, 82.41, 9.3 squared minus 5.3 squared, 58.4, and 9 squared minus 6.5 squared, 38.75. So the volume is going to be pi, the sum of these things, times the width, and this time the width is only 1 instead of 2. So 38.75 plus 58.4 plus 82.41 plus 93.17 to 72.66 times pi. I get about 857 for this one. Okay, fun.